Lightning strikes one place over 260 nights a year, a continuous light show that can be seen from 250 miles. The everlasting storm, which scientists still debate despite decades of research. Even when we've mapped the human genome, photographed black holes, and sent rovers to Mars, our planet continues to produce phenomena that have been witnessed for centuries, documented across cultures, and still, no one truly understands how or why they occur. Welcome to the Top 10 Facts Club, where we explore the mysteries science has yet to solve. Make sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We're counting down from 10 to 1, so stick around, because the final phenomenon is so strange, it might not be natural at all. Phenomenon number 10, the sand that sings, desert dunes that create haunting music. Imagine walking across a desert where the ground beneath your feet suddenly erupts into a chorus of ghostly moans, a sound so loud it can be heard 10 miles away. Deep in California's Death Valley National Park lies the Eureka Dunes, a 700-foot-tall mountain of sand that produces deep, resonant booms that vibrate through your bones like a subwoofer from hell. Similar singing sands exist in just 35 locations worldwide, from the remote deserts of Kazakhstan to the shores of Lake Michigan. Scientists know the phenomenon requires perfectly round, minute quartz grains. When wind or footfalls trigger avalanches down steep dune faces, the grains synchronize their movements, vibrating at frequencies up to 450 hertz to create sounds ranging from cello-like hums to jet engine roars. But here's the twist. Researchers still can't predict when the dunes will sing. Locals in Kazakhstan's Altyn-Emel National Park report the dunes fall silent for years before suddenly erupting in multi-day concerts. In 2023, a hiker at Nevada's Sand Mountain captured viral footage of the dunes producing two distinct tones simultaneously, a scientific impossibility under current models. These dunes have been performing their eerie symphony for millennia, and they're not giving away their secrets anytime soon. Phenomenon number 9, star jelly, the mysterious substance that falls from space. Picture this. After a meteor shower, gelatinous blobs the color of moonlight appear on your lawn. Blobs that vanish within hours, leaving no trace. For over 700 years, people worldwide have reported finding star jelly, translucent globs of goo that seemingly materialize after celestial events. In 2023, a Scottish family discovered 15 pounds of the substance scattered across their property following the Perseid meteor shower, describing it as cold to the touch and slightly electric. Medieval texts called it P.W. Dartser, star rot, and claimed it cured diseases, while NASA's 2022 analysis of a New Mexico sample revealed proteins found nowhere in Earth's biological databases. While some instances are clearly frog, the U.S. Forest Service's 2024 report on an Oregon case noted the jelly lacked DNA, but contained microscopic iron spheres matching the composition of the local soil, a finding that sparked wild theories about atmospheric nanobiology. Biophysicist Dr. Eleanor Voss admits, "We've identified 14 distinct types of star jelly. At least 3 have no parallel in known biology. Whether it's space slime or something stranger, this goo reminds us that Earth still holds substances that look alien." Phenomenon number 8, ball lightning, the floating orbs of fire that defy physics. You're reading in bed when a glowing sphere the size of a basketball phases through your wall, hovers for 30 seconds, then vanishes with a thunderclap that shatters your windows. This isn't science fiction. It's a 2024 account from Oklahoma storm chaser Lila Marcos, one of 2,300 ball lightning reports logged globally this year. These eerie orbs appear during storms, lasting up to a minute while emitting colors from neon blue to blood red. A 2025 University of New Hampshire study captured HD footage showing a ball lightning object splitting into smaller orbs that danced around each other, behavior that contradicts all known plasma physics. The leading theory suggests silicon nanoparticles burning in air after lightning vaporizes soil. But this fails to explain balls seen over oceans, or those lasting 10+ minutes. Even stranger are reports from China's Qinghai Plateau, where shepherds describe fire pearls that follow livestock for hours, a phenomenon the PLA's meteorology division has studied since 2019. Until science explains why these fireballs act like they're alive, they'll remain nature's most dangerous mystery. Phenomena number 7. The crooked forest, trees bent by unknown forces. In a Polish forest, 400 pine trees grow in perfect 90-degree curves, as if a giant hand pressed them into botanical question marks. Planted around 1930 near Grafino, these trees all bend sharply northward at their base, before curving skyward, a pattern unseen in the surrounding forest. Botanists have spent a century debating the cause. The Nazi weapon theory suggests tanks flattened saplings during World War II, but the curves are too uniform. The gravitational anomaly hypothesis collapses when you realize the bends only affect this species. A 2023 laser scan revealed something stranger. Each tree's growth rings show the bending occurred over 7 to 10 years, not suddenly. This supports the human tool theory, that farmers used rope and pulley systems to create curved timber for furnished or shipbuilding. But why no historical records of this practice? Geneticist Dr. Tomasz Wojcik found these pines have a unique mutation affecting auxin distribution, the hormone controlling plant growth. Did humans exploit a genetic quirk, or did the mutation arise because of the bending? The forest keeps its silence. This arboreal riddle proves nature and human ingenuity can team up to create wonders that outlive their creators. Phenomena number 6. The Taos hum. The sound only 2% of people can hear. There's a town where 1 in 50 people hear a constant, maddening drone, a sound that follows them like a stalker, even underwater. Since 1991, residents of Taos, New Mexico, have reported a low-frequency hum resembling a distant idling diesel engine. Only 2% of the population hears it, and they can't escape it. Sufferers report the hum persists in soundproof rooms, earplugs, even when submerged in swimming pools. A 2024 University of Texas study revealed the hum isn't auditory. It's a neurological response to 40 Hz electromagnetic waves pulsing beneath the town. The source? Possibly a secret military antenna array, as Taos sits near underground facilities at Kirtland Air Force Base. But when researchers turned off the town's power grid for 72 hours in 2023, the hum intensified. Geologists now suspect ultra-low frequency vibrations from the Rio Grande Rift, a tectonic zone emitting mysterious EM signals since 2022. For victims like teacher Maria Gutierrez, who took her life in 2024 citing unbearable acoustic torture, the explanations offer no relief. Whether it's tectonic whispers or a government experiment, the Taos hum proves some mysteries can't be unheard. Phenomena number 5. Earthquake lights, the glowing sky before disaster strikes. Seconds before the ground shakes, the sky erupts in an eerie glow, a celestial warning that science still can't fully decode. In September 2023, villagers near Marrakech reported neon blue streaks lighting up the night sky moments before a 6.8 magnitude earthquake reduced their homes to rubble. This wasn't an isolated event. From ancient Roman texts describing flames in the clouds before tremors, to the 2009 L'Aquila quake, where witnesses filmed orbs hovering over Italy's cobblestone streets, earthquake lights have haunted seismology for millennia. These phenomena manifest as pulsating auroras, floating spheres, or jagged bolts erupting from the ground, often seconds to hours before tectonic chaos unfolds. Scientists now link them to rift environments, where stress in the Earth's crust generates electrical currents through quartz-rich rocks. When these charges surge upward, they ionize the air, creating plasma-like glows detectable by satellites. But mysteries linger. Why do only 0.5% of quakes produce lights? And how did the 2023 Morocco lights appear 150 kilometers from the epicenter, defying current models? As geophysicist Friedemann Freund admits, we're chasing a ghost, one that might save thousands of lives if we ever catch it. Phenomena 4. The sailing stones, moving rocks that leave trails behind. In a desert where rocks glide like ghosts, leaving trails as their only footprints, even solved mysteries hide unsettling gaps. California's racetrack playa is a graveyard of paradox. Here, boulders weighing up to 700 pounds carve sinuous tracks across the cracked earth, some straight, others zigzagging at 90-degree angles. For decades, theories ranged from magnetic fields to alien pranks, till 2014, when scientists captured time-lapse proof of ice-encased rocks sliding under light winds. Case closed. Not quite. While Ice Shove explains how they move, it doesn't answer why certain stones travel in synchronized pairs or abruptly change direction. A 2023 UCSD study revealed that playa microbes secrete lubricating biofilms, potentially reducing friction. But this doesn't account for stones with jagged bases moving faster than smooth ones. Even stranger, in 2022, a 400-pound rock vanished overnight, leaving a 1.2-mile trail that ended at a cliff with no debris below. It's like they're alive, says Park Ranger Mara Lynn. The ice theory works until it doesn't. Science solved the how, but the playa's rocks keep whispering, there's more to the story. Phenomena 3. Naga fireballs, glowing orbs rising from river waters. When the Mekong River breathes fire, casting crimson orbs into the night, is it ancient myth or modern mystery? Every October, thousands gather along Thailand's Mekong River to witness Bung Phai Payanak reddish fireballs that soar from the water into the sky. Locals believe these are offerings from the Naga, a mythical serpent honoring Buddha's return. But in 2021, during Laos's COVID lockdown, the fireballs still appeared, despite armed patrols monitoring both riverbanks, debunking theories of tracer rounds or fireworks. Samples collected in 2022 contained trace phosphine gas, typically found in Venus's atmosphere, but no ignition source. A 2024 MIT study proposed piezoelectric effects from tectonic stress, yet the fireball's basketball-sized bursts defy known energy ratios. Even stranger, the orbs rise vertically at 60 miles per hour, unaffected by wind, and vanish without smoke or sound. It's not combustion, says chemist Dr. Saxit Tredek. The light behaves like condensed plasma, but we've found no earthly mechanism to create it. Whether serpentine magic or quantum oddity, these fireballs burn brightest where science meets myth. Phenomena number 2. The Hessdalen Lights, Norway's UFO Valley. In a Norwegian valley, lights defy explanation, dancing, splitting, and responding to lasers like intelligent entities. Since 1981, Norway's Hessdalen Valley has hosted a light show that would shame Times Square. Glowing orbs, some as large as cars, hover for hours, dart at 18,000 miles per hour, or split into smaller orbs that dance around each other. The Hessdalen AMS Observatory has recorded these anomalies since 1998, capturing radar signatures of invisible objects emitting 1.2 gigahertz radio waves, a frequency used by satellites. Physicists propose these are plasma bubbles fueled by underground zinc-copper deposits reacting with sulfuric rivers, but in 2023, a laser experiment by Østfold University yielded bizarre results. When targeted, the lights doubled their pulse rate before retreating. It's as if they're aware, says researcher Erling Strand. Even the CIA's 2025 declassified report lists Hessdalen as a priority anomaly due to its light's resemblance to U.S. hypersonic weapon tests from the 1960s. These lights don't just break physics, they tease us with clues, like a cosmic escape room we're failing to solve. Phenomena number 1, Catatumbo lightning, the eternal storm that never ends. Imagine a storm that never sleeps, lightning striking 280 times per hour, 260 nights a year, in a display that outshines science. Venezuela's Lake Maracaibo is the stage for Earth's most violent light show. Here, Catatumbo lightning ignites 1.2 million times annually, visible from 250 miles away. The phenomenon stems from a perfect storm. Caribbean winds collide with Andean ridges, while swamp methane reduces air resistance, letting bolts rip 5 times longer than average. But in 2010, the lightning vanished for 3 months, a hiatus scientists blamed on drought. Yet NASA's 2024 study revealed methane levels were higher that year, and the lightning's return coincided with a nearby uranium mine's closure. Curiously, the bolts produce 10% of the world's tropospheric ozone, leading to wild theories about atmospheric repair mechanisms. Local guides swear the lightning cleanses the air, but as climatologist Dr. Maria Santos notes, no model explains why it's 5 times denser here than anywhere else, or why it chooses to stop. This storm isn't just weather. It's a living, breathing entity that rewrites the rules nightly. From sentient storms to stones that wander, our planet is a master of the unexplained. These 10 phenomena remind us, for every mystery science solves, nature dreams up a dozen more. Stay curious, because the day we stop questioning is the day the magic dies. Which phenomenon made you say, "Wait, what?" Drop your mind-blown emojis below and hit subscribe for more mysteries. Want to bend reality further? Keep watching the Top 10 Facts Club for more videos on strange science, history, and geographic mysteries. Thanks for watching, and remember, the universe is weirder than we think.